Okay, people, here we go. So, I have found a seed that has a village right next to it. I'm going to be starting there for my new Mana and Artifice playthrough. So, the other things going on. I'm also going to be playing with. Oh, yeah. The world may self destruct. So, what. Another thing that I have is the Blood Magic mod. It's not responding. Okay, it's back. Because I wanted to try out another mod. Just expand my horizons, so to speak. And so I poked around this world for a little bit just to make sure that there's a village nearby, which there is. And there also is another structure for Mana and Artifice that I'm not entirely sure what it does, but we'll figure out together. Hello guys, and welcome to my Mana and Artifice playthrough. This is the world that we have to start with. We have a open plain over here, and that is the structure I was talking about, and the village is off in the distance that way. So, to begin, I'm going to just harvest some stuff. So, one thing to note that if you're going to be starting out with Mana and Artifice, there are these magical plants, such as alms, and let's see if we can find another one. Oh, there we go, cherry blossoms. There's some plants that you can find in the wild, such as cherry blossoms, alms, and actually that plant on the water is one of them. I forget what that one's called. But there are just a bunch of plants from this mod that will help you in your progression. They are super useful, so I keep an eye out for them. If you're going to be traveling a far distance, to maybe collect a few of them on the way. Oh yeah, by the way, in case you guys are wondering what this is, I'm not entirely sure myself, but I know that it has some of the mana weaving symbols on them, so that means that... Okay, oh, it's a mana weaving cache. Inventories. Oh, so I assume that this is some sort of thing that we can mine. Not mine. Some sort of chest that we can open once we have those symbols. Okay, that actually makes a bit of sense. So let's keep going here. I'm gonna gather some stuff, and then I'm going to be heading over to the village off in that direction. Okay, here we are into the village. So, a few benefits of starting near a village is that you have access to things such as easy early game food. Okay, no, the ghost box have returned. Yeah, so in case you guys are wondering why I looked for a seed, that is because there, I created a second playthrough world with the current mod pack that I have. And the problem with that is that I spent around an hour trying to find stuff and I couldn't, so I just decided to take the easy way out instead. Oh, try to get some stuff by using a seed. And actually, so if you guys are trying this out on your own, I believe the achievements tab, if it'll come up, it will allow you... Oh, there seems to be more paths on this path. So, you should be looking to find this strange blue ore, which is Vintium. In order to mine it, though, you have to have an iron pickaxe, so that's one thing that you might want to start looking forward to, is getting iron tools. But naturally, you have to start somewhere, and stone and wood. And also, this is a very interesting room. Oh, there's some iron down there. Probably have to collect that. So the reason why I wanted to find a village is because in Mana and Artifice villages... Oh, blacksmith. There should be at least... Oh! Oh! That is a nice chest. That was a really nice meat chest. Okay. Yeah, so supposedly there should be a little, like, wizard hut around here that has a villager that you can trade with in order to get stuff. Let's see. It may be up there, so I guess I'll mine my way up there. Okay, then, so now that we're up here, we can look around a little bit. Oh, okay, the village does go up here, apparently. But I do not see the Mana and Artifice villager. I do see some coal, though, so I'm just gonna mine some of that up. Because coal is useful. And here's one of those other Mana and Artifice plants, the Tarmaroot. Yeah, it seems like this village does not have the Mana and Artifice villagers in them. So we're going to have to make their crafting, their workstation, which I believe it's called a rune forge. Not a rune forge. Oh my gosh, what is it called? Yeah, it turns out, yeah, it is a rune forge. Yeah, I assume that rune forge is what we are looking for. So it appears that I'm going to have to gather some variety of sandstone, variety of stone, some glyphs, and some iron. That's annoying, but I guess I'll have to do that because those things, I'm pretty sure, at least, are the workstations for the magic villagers. Yep, it is a rune forge. Ah, there we go. So smelting. Let's see. So I will try to bookmark this recipe for later use. So let's gather the materials needed for this rune forge. We have the iron. We can make the furnace. So what we need are the glyphs, the dyed glyphs, and some sand. Now, for those of you who do not know what a rune forge is, it is a type of furnace. Pretty much what it does is that it smelts stuff down without requiring fuel, instead drawing on the latent energies in the air. So that's one reason why I like making a rune forge ASAP, because it makes it so that we can craft some stuff. Oh dang, I've got to craft the dye, craft the glyphs. I'm pretty sure I've got the stuff needed for this recipe. Let's see. Transmute silver. What? Whoa. Okay then. Let's see, what am I lacking? Oh, yep, the furnace itself. Okay, and oh. What are we missing now? I have a bit more stone stuff. And now we're good. Okay. So in order to craft the rune forge, you have to have 2 pieces of iron, a furnace, some sort of dyed glyph, stone, and sandstone. And now we can put this down. So this requires an iron pickaxe to mine. And if you were to put something onto it, such as some of this unused stone, if it'll let me take it out. Thank you. We can put it onto here. Oh my gosh! Okay, hi. And it will smelt it without requiring fuel. And it turns out that we just got a friend here. So this is a Spellmonger villager. Their workstation is a rune forge, which is one of the other reasons why I wanted to make it. And this man will give you a Codex Arcana, which is the book tutorial thingy for this mod. So it turns out that rune forges no longer spawn with the villages, and you instead have to make them manually. But this man is going to be my very good friend. By the way, this smelting takes like a really long time. Okay then, so as you can see, in order to get this book, we have to have Vintium ingots. And the Vintium ingots require... Oh, come on, where is it? A Vintium coated iron, and that requires iron and Vintium. So, for this guy here, we're going to need to get 6 iron and 6 Vintium, and we're going to need to smelt it somewhere, such as in a rune forge, or a blast furnace, or whatever this thing is. And after we smelt it, we will get the materials needed to get the book. Now, where is Vintium? I have no idea. I just find it while digging. So, I'm gonna try to collect the iron over here. Okay, it was just 1 iron. That's kinda lame. If only we had access to more iron. Golem murdering time! Dang it! That's why I'm not a speedrunner, guys. Okay. Please, don't murder me. Where's the golem? Hi. We're friends, right? Okay, so I only managed to get one hit on him last time. What if this time I go up, like, this far? Oh no, they're freezing. The game is lagging, and this is a moment that I do not want to log out on. Because, I'll die. Because those red eyes there are not filled with mercy. Okay, if we beat up a golem, we're gonna have to make the villagers become friends with us again, but we've got enough iron to do stuff. Now we just need to find the Vintium. Oh yeah, and as advertised, the stuff's smelted. And thus we see me taking the lazy option. Instead of going out to find stuff out in the wild, I'm instead digging a hole. And yeah, Vintium dust, I don't really know which level you find it at. Now that I've got the book, I looked at it a little bit, and that doesn't say where to find it either. So that's not exactly helpful, but just dig around, go into a cave, you'll probably find it eventually. You only need a few of them to start off. Later on, you'll definitely need a lot more of it. I'm pretty sure you can obtain it through villager trading, though. Vintium, that is. Although we've already established that you can get the book through trading as well. Yeah. While poking around a bit, I've noticed a few things that probably need to be adjusted a little bit, but I'll be covering that in the next episode. See you then. I was kind of hoping to hit something by now, because that's a pretty deep hole now. Oh, never mind. So this is Vintium ore. I'm hoping that this is a vein of 6. You need a iron pickaxe or better to mine it. Oh yeah, so now it's going to say that I should smelt the ore in the achievements. Let's see, how many is this? 6! Yes! Okay, heading up to the surface to smelt this stuff down. We're friends. You protect the village. Thank you. So now I'm going to smelt down the Vintium. I'm going to use the normal furnaces just because this is going to take a lot longer to use. Like, I'm going to probably be done with smelting up all the Vintium by the time that that's done smelting that one iron. So, put in the Vintium, put in the coal, and the Vintium gives me Vintium dust. And then we combine that Vintium dust. Oh, look. Oh, maybe we should combine this iron with powder. This powder with iron. Wow. Maybe we should smelt this mysterious metal. And smelt it we shall. Yeah, librarian, your books don't talk about this, do they? Yeah. Yeah, run along. And thus we have the magic metal. And it will say, oh my gosh, maybe villagers will trade with you. And it's like, huh, crazy. What a strange idea. Okay, then. So, while that stuff's smelting down, I should find... Oh! Ah, the spellmonger. Do I have a deal for you? Just give me, like, 20 seconds or whatever. By the way, you can smelt this stuff down again. It just requires the rune forge. I'd not recommend doing so, because these superheated Vintium ingots are only really useful later on for creating like crazy stuff. So I'd recommend not using these, at least in the meantime. Besides, when you're in the early game, iron's pretty useful. And now we have ingot. Now we trade. Wow, we got 2 achievements at once. And now we have the book. Now, when you get the book, I believe it will say to read it. Now we right click, and now it becomes nighttime. And there's a little bit of flavor text here that says that you read it, and then you realize, oh my gosh, it's nighttime. We should sleep. And in case you didn't notice, we've now got this little icon up here saying that we now have magical powers. We are a level 1 magician. Yay! And that's where I'm going to be ending this video, guys. I hope that you guys have enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you guys again very, very soon. Later.